Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video here to highlight some great deals from our friends over at Green Man Gaming. They've got a lot of good stuff. We're gonna highlight what they've got, some new releases and upcoming releases to go over as well. So we'll start with that. Right off the top, Sonic X Shadow Generations is 10% off for $45. I know there's been a lot of discussion as far as the price point of Sonic X Shadow. I think there's value in this purchase. There is the Sonic Generations, which I know has been like $5 on Steam, but it is an upgraded release. And then the big thing is the Shadow Campaign. The Shadow Campaign is brand new content that is a new campaign that runs concurrent with Sonic Generations. It's not super lengthy, but it's a Sonic game. Like, what are you expecting? But yeah, I totally understand if you're waiting for a sale on this one. I could definitely understand that. But if you're looking to pick it up day one, a little bit cheaper over at Green Man Gaming. No More Room in Hell 2 is 20% off for $24. Now, to be fair, this game currently is getting panned, but you know, it's in early access, so give it some time to get better, and hopefully it will ultimately get better. But right now on Steam, 4,100 reviews, 33% positive, so it is what it is as far as that's concerned. And then Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, a brand new Square Enix JRPG. If you're an XP member, it's 20% off for $40. This game is getting really solid reviews right now. I believe an 82 on Metacritic, and the game officially is out tomorrow. It is yet another remake. I know you guys love those, but it's one that is kind of a sleeper. You know, there wasn't a lot of fanfare leading into its release, but it is being received very well. When am I going to be able to fit in another JRPG? I don't know. Like, there's just too many effing games, you guys. There are so many games coming out. And going from Final Fantasy 16 into Metaphor, like, cooked me beyond belief. But, you know, what can you do? These things happen in gaming. But Romancing Saga 2, $40 for that. Pretty good deal, given that, you know, the game is out tomorrow. And then that is the upcoming releases. Now let's talk some games that are already out and are seeing discounts. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon is 46% off for $32.39. I really enjoyed Armored Core 6. As you guys know, you know, this is a From Software game, and From Software, obviously, these days, very much known for their work on the Souls titles, which I can enjoy the Souls games, but they're not really up my alley. You know, I much more prefer high-octane robot action, and that's what Armored Core gives you. Armored Core is a totally different kind of experience than the Souls games. Does it have challenge? Yeah, it certainly does, but it's more so focused on the customizability of the mechs. And if you know how to customize the mechs, you can figure it out fairly easily. That's why I recommend not using a guide for this game, because one of the most enjoyable aspects of this game is, in my opinion, the trial and error of trying out different solutions and figuring out how to tackle missions the right way. And that's honestly one of the more enjoyable aspects of the game. And if you mitigate that, I mean, it's still a fun game. Fast-paced robot action is always a good time, but I just think for the best experience and the most rewarding experience possible, play the game without a guide. If you need it, use it. I'm not gonna judge, but yeah, I've also said that I feel like gaming as a whole needs more big-budget mech games. There's something special about gigantic robots beating the hell out of each other, and Armored Core 6 exemplifies that. I hope that From Software, even though they can make a boatload of cash, as we've seen with Elden Ring, as we've seen with Shadow of the Erdtree, I hope they balance it out and drop Armored Core titles every now and again as well, because for my liking, this is the style of game that I really enjoy. And as a From Software title, you know it's got to hold up in price. Not holding up in price as much as Elden Ring, but still holding up in price 14 months after it initially came out. It is $32.39, but I still think that's a worthwhile pickup. Tomb Raider 2013 is $1.89. I mean, like, you know, I seemingly mention these Tomb Raider games every video. This is a good deal, $1.89. If you're one of the 4 people that doesn't have Tomb Raider 2013, go check it out. Persona 5 Royal is on sale for $21.60, and Persona 4 Golden is on sale for $10.79, and the recently released Persona 3 Reload is $37.79. Recently released as in 8 months ago, but, you know, that's still relatively recent, and it is still holding up in price. But if you want the cheaper option, Persona 4 is still absolutely awesome. Like, that game for $10.79 is great. And then Persona 5 is one of the best received JRPGs literally of all time. So, like, that is a good pickup. And then Persona 3 Reload for $37.79, ground up remake of Persona 3, also really well received. I mean, The Persona titles are some of the best received JRPGs ever. Would it have been better if Persona 3 just had all the content right out the gate and they didn't release, a premium edition and then DLC on top of that? Yes, I think that's kind of whack, but what can you do? SaGa does some wild stuff these days. New Game Plus behind DLC or deluxe editions. They're wilding out, but Persona at its core, excellent games, and hopefully we hear about Persona 6 here soon, because that would have to be, the next major Persona release. I know they're trying to annualize Persona to an extent and try to get out Persona games more consistently. That's coupled with them doing spin-off games like Tactica and Strikers and whatnot, but I don't know how many more spin-offs you could do or remakes you could do. I'm sure they're going to remake Persona 4 at some point, but I feel like Persona 6 has to happen. And if I could ask for one thing out of Persona going forward, I would appreciate shifting the high school setting to at least a college setting. I think that could, as the franchise is getting bigger and bigger, I think the college setting just makes more sense. But that's my 2 cents. Moving on from that, Sonic Frontiers, $18.90. I absolutely love Sonic Frontiers. I thought it was a really well done game. It doesn't have its issues, absolutely, but they've set the foundation of what they could develop Sonic into, and I think next year we'll get a Sonic Frontiers 2, hopefully, and you'll see the fruits of Sonic Frontiers' labor really come to fruition there as they build upon the gameplay. But the soundtrack in Frontiers is great, the world design is great. The story is whatever, it's fine. But, yeah, Frontiers is a good game, and for $18.90, I think that's a really good deal. Valkyria Chronicles 4 Complete Edition, 82% off for $9. You get Valkyria Chronicles 4 as well as the DLC. Great art style, great tactical gameplay, just overall a really well-done game, and I really dug Valkyria Chronicles. You don't need to play the other games prior to playing Valkyria Chronicles 4. You can enjoy it as a standalone experience. It actually runs concurrent with VC1. Good story, great art style, enjoyable gameplay. You get the DLC here as well, no brainer there. And then lastly, we have Vanquish, which is 73% off for $5.40. Vanquish is an over-the-top, high-octane, fast-paced action game done by Platinum Games, and its Platinum Games turned up to 11. Platinum is known for their excellent action gameplay, but this is just on another level in terms of chaos. It's very well done, and a strong recommendation there. Definitely give Vanquish a look. But that is going to do it for me. Again, there are a lot of great deals over at GMG right now. Just a ton of good stuff. So links to everything, as always, in the description box below. If you do buy anything, I do get an affiliate kickback, and that is much appreciated. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.